Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a look at the latest on the local scene. It's a Wednesday, the 4th day of September, 8 minutes after the hour. In the news for today, the Ione City Council met last night. It worked perfect and considered several construction contracts for the city and approved a lease agreement for the equestrian facilities at Howard Park and a garbage rate increase. A reluctant council voted to approve a contract for repaving on Castle Oaks Drive and several other city streets. The winning bid came in at just under $230,000, almost 70% higher than the original estimate for the project. Several council members objected to the cost, but facing the prospect of losing SB1 gas tax money that pays for the majority of the projects, they cast votes in favor of the repair project. The council also voted to approve retroactively money spent on an emergency repair of the air conditioning unit at the city police station. The council approved a lease agreement for J. Bolden West to operate the city's equestrian facility at Howard Park, including Ed Hughes Arena. The city will receive $1,000 a month for the first 6 months, $1,400 a month after that. The company plans to make improvements to the facility and then use them to host various horse riding events. Also last night, the council approved a 4% increase on garbage collection rates. That'll go into effect on January of 2020. That will raise the monthly cost of pickup for a typical 64-gallon trash can from the current $27.37 a month to $29.64 a month.
And two Antioch men facing a number of charges following a traffic stop that involved counterfeit bills, a stolen gun, and a brief high-speed chase on Highway 49. According to the Calaveras Sheriff Office, deputies attempted an early morning traffic stop over the holiday weekend after witnessing a vehicle crossing the double yellow lines. However, instead of pulling over, the car took off at a speed of over 80 miles an hour. Less than 2 minutes later, the driver, pulled over by the Calaveras County Humane Society just outside Angels Camp, got out of the vehicle and began screaming profanities, trying to escalate the situation into a confrontation. But deputies were able to take the suspect, identified as 32-year-old Lamont Percoats of Antioch, into custody without incident. The driver, 29-year-old Victor Lumsey, also of Antioch, found to be driving on a suspended license. Deputies located a stolen firearm, approximately 16 suspected counterfeit bills ranging from hundreds to fives, a controlled substance believed to be heroin, and drug paraphernalia. Sheriff investigators are working with state and federal agencies on the counterfeit money aspect of the case. Meanwhile, Lumsey faces charges of DUI and driving on a suspended license, while Percoats was charged with obstructing a peace officer.
Caltrans will host the first of two public meetings tonight to discuss details of the full closure of U.S. Highway 50 over Echo Summit to accommodate bridge construction. During the final phase of the construction closure, a detour will send drivers to Highway 49 or Highway 16 and then on to Highway 88. The closure is necessary in order for the contractor to install new girders and complete demolition work on the existing bridge. The full closure of Highway 50 will run for up to 14 days, beginning later this month. Tonight's meeting will be held at the Placerville Town Hall at 5:30, and another will be held tomorrow at the California Conservation Corps Tahoe Center in Myers, also at 5:30. More information on the Highway 88 detour will be provided at the meetings. The $14.1 million project includes replacing the existing bridge near Echo Summit, which was built in 1939 with a structure that meets current seismic and safety standards.
And after more than a decade, the Clement Stampede will return later this month. Teaming up with the California Cowboy Pro Rodeo Association, the Clements Buckaroos will bring professional rodeo back Friday, the 20th, and Saturday, the 21st of this month. The Clement Stampede Rodeo began in 1942 when a small group of Buckaroo members held a purely non-professional roundup, drawing an estimated 1,500 people. The club went on to produce the annual Stampede for more than 60 years until rising production and ground maintenance costs halted the annual event. You can learn more about this year's event by visiting clemetsbuckaroo.com. Applications are also now being accepted for Clements Miss and Junior Miss Stampede. Details are available on that same website. When I was a kid, I saw Governor, at that time, actually he was running for governor, President Reagan rode out carrying the flag, actually. So,
Ooh.
yeah, way back when, before he was actually running for governor, California at the time.
Well, the Calaveras County Fair Board of Directors seeking a theme for the upcoming 2020 Calaveras County Fair and Jumping Frog Jubilee. Now, the ideas can be centered around the following: Calaveras County history, country living, Mark Twain, rodeo, recreation, ag commodities, fairs, or any other creative idea that represents the county. Fair themes have included Be a Kid Again, Boots, Chaps, and Cowboy Hats, Heard It Through the Grapevine, and Expect the Best. Slogan suggestions can be mailed to P.O. Box 489, Angels Camp 95222, or emailed to Lori@frogtown.org. Now, once a slogan is selected, the fair will have an artwork contest. The person with the winning slogan receives a VIP package to this year's fair. Entries are due soon, September 9th. Get them in. Next year's fair runs May 14th through the 17th.
The third annual Amador County Band Against Cancer will take place this Saturday at the Italian Picnic Grounds. This free, family-friendly community event features an all-day music festival, craft booths, quilt sales, fun zone, plus the annual Survivor celebration. The popular Sip and Taste with the Stars event returns this year, featuring local wines and brews, and in the evening enjoy a barbecue dinner before the luminary ceremony at dusk. The goal of this yearly event is to fill the Italian Picnic Grounds with community members sharing fellowship and raising funds for Amador Stars. Last year's event raised nearly $130,000. For a complete list of the day's activities, visit the Stars website at amadorstars.org.
And that's a look at local news on a Gold Country Wednesday morning from the KVGC News Center.
I'm JD.
I'm Megan O'Keefe.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, to visit our website. That's kvgcradio.com.